Roscoe.
Hi.
Yahtzee.
How are we doing? Hi. Okay, we gotta bring everyone on because we're running a little late. We gotta get this shindig started. So let's bring on Lexi.
Keep that going for Onya Nurve.
And keep that going for Arrietty.
Come on, girl.
Yo.
Yes.
Work.
Everyone have a seat. Welcome.
Hi.
Jesus.
This
is
is
gonna
be
be great. The outfits are already telling me it's gonna be messy tonight, Lexi.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Roscoe's.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Roscoe's is super excited to have you, as you can see. You look exceptionally beautiful, Lexi.
Work.
Why, thank you. I'm wearing something new that you have never seen before.
Yes, it was designed by all three of our guests on the stage tonight.
You're welcome. The culprits are here.
This is going to be great and messy, but this is going to go ahead and start, so let's get this started.
I was really hoping that wasn't in there.
All right.
Wow.
So we did get this started really quick because we were it was pretty close. So let's give them a nice welcome.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. We are so happy to have you here. And listen, it was a complete coincidence that we have all three of them here at the same time.
Who believes Naysha?
It was. I'm here to co-sign. It
really was. But since we have all three of you here, my first question is, you all are fans of the show, I'm sure, before you got on the show, right? What perception of the competition has changed from before as a fan and now competing? Because everyone goes in, I could do that. I bet I could do that. And then you get there and it changes. Do you see what I mean?
Everything.
Your complete perception has changed. Everything.
Yeah. What about you?
I was just gonna say, I feel like you have less control over like things. Like when I saw the show, I thought I had more control over my journey, and then you realize once getting there that like you don't really have much control beyond the shit that you brought, and that's really it. So
I was very, not judgmental, but I just held the girls accountable a lot for mistakes. And I realized after being there, like, if you don't know a lip sync song, that's probably because you were busy working and too busy to learn the lip sync song. Not because you're lazy, not because you didn't make the time for it, not because you were busy partying and fingering yourself. For real. We do that on Drag Race. I swear, we got to keep ourselves entertained somehow, ladies.
It's true.
But yeah, no, I just have a new respect for everybody that goes through this process. I look at them through a new lens. I am in awe of every girl that has went through this experience. Like, you guys are warriors. Like, they say it's the Olympics. It's not, girl. This is like a war. It's crazy. A gay war, a fabulous war, but it's a war.
What has been the hardest part of the journey so far?
I'm sitting on it. No, I'm just kidding. Keeping my mouth shut. I think that's what do you guys think? Okay, leave me.
For me, coming in, it was like my biggest challenge was becoming friends with my sisters. I didn't, like, when I first got there, like, it was a little like, ooh, I can't tell if this or this person likes me. For me, like, there were established friendships, but it was a good challenge for me to, like, be like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have some friends, I'm gonna have some sisters, and I did that. But that was, like, the hardest thing for me. It was like, oh my God, these don't like me. I gotta make sure they like me.
How about for you, Arrietty? Hardest thing?
Probably toning it down.
Toning it down?
Yeah.
Girl.
Are we still toning it down?
You can bring it up a little tonight. That's
Yeah.
Oh no, trust and believe. Anybody can get slapped.
Okay, so up to now, you've watched yourself on screen. You get to see your sisters do confessionals, and you see things that you never knew they may have said. Tell me what you're feeling, and what's that doing to the relationship that you have with your sisters?
Fun.
Yeah, I think it's a good old time. I think that and the more like jabby, the harder you make me laugh, the more that I'm proud of you. If it is a bad joke and it's at my expense, you're gonna get a phone call later today, and I'm gonna be like, "Girl, that wasn't even funny. Like, come on, you could have said this, you could have said that." But no, I think we all encouraged each other to kind of just go for it.
I want you to hold that thought because we got to go back to the show. So hold that thought. We'll come back to that. All right, before we go into some more questions, let's go back to the one that we were before the break. We were talking about watching the confessional, seeing your sister say certain things. It's all new information to you. How does that make you feel, and how has it affected your relationship with your sisters, Onya and Arrietty?
I mean, I had to send Naysha flowers.
Did you? You had to send her flowers?
I didn't have to. I wanted to.
You did have to.
I wanted.
She like is your champion. She's your bestie.
I know.
And you
I love her. I love you,
her.
Naysha.
Okay.
What about you, Onya?
No, I don't give a.
Okay.
She didn't give a then. She don't give a now, baby.
Yeah, I ain't. Y'all seen how I was acting on the show. Granted, no, I mean, we was making TV.
We were having fun.
Half of it was real, half of it was for the TV. Like, I was trying to do my mother dizzle, and we did that. So, no.
Honestly, Onya was doing so well. Most of us were afraid to talk about her. All of us would go in there and
I
be
was
like,
like, anybody talking about me?
I love Onya. Onya's doing good, girl. I love her.
Now, we've asked about the bad things, the perception of what you think of yourself, but what was something you were most excited about that you've got out of the journey so far?
I mean, the simplest thing is literally being able to watch myself on TV. That is
that's kind of cool.
the most amazing feeling in the world. And I'm not on Cops, so it's a bonus.
What about for you, Miss Onya?
Oh my God. I don't know, like my whole life I wanted to do something like this, whether it was like art, theater, acting or something. So it's just like amazing that I think about those times, and now I'm like Lexi said, I'm watching myself on TV, and that's something that I always wanted to do, and it's crazy, and I never get used to. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. So
No.
yeah, it's amazing.
But I will enjoy it every single time. Hello.
So before the competition, what is one challenge that you were all terrified or not looking forward to do at Drag Race?
Sewing challenges.
Sewing challenges for you was not it.
No. No. Before I went on the show, like, I wanted to make sure I at least knew how to work a sewing machine, just so, like, on the surface, it didn't look like I didn't know what I was doing. But, baby, I was scared.
That deserves a round of applause. There's plenty of girls that don't. It takes 2 hours to sit in one class.
Yeah, it don't take that long to figure out at least how to thread a machine. And that's what I learned how to do. And then I'm creative, so... but that was what I was scared of the most. I'm like, if I get through the sewing challenges, cross my heart,
You did good,
cross
sister.
my
You
fingers.
did good. You did good.
I did okay.
Arrietty, how about you? What were you most terrified?
I mean, I think the whole audience could know what the I was scared of.
Being nice.
Anything hee hee ha ha.
The being hee hee ha ha. I'm not a clown hoe.
She's a cat. That was good. I've been waiting to throw him at Arrietty. I've been waiting. She's normally a good time.
I'll call you later.
Talk.
So no comedy. And Lexi, what were you terrified of going into this?
Well, I should have been terrified of, some other challenges, but I was really afraid of singing. Yeah, because of my voice being so high pitched, as you saw in the songs that I recorded, I was singing the highest note in our what was that?
Yeah,
A
you sang
trio.
higher than me, for
Yes,
sure.
I sung lead and melody, but just not the bass. No, that was not me.
No.
But I was scared.
Now, what was one challenge that you were like, oh, I am going to slay the out of this challenge?
Crickets.
Wait, hold on. Did any of you say, I'm going to slay Snatch Game?
I did.
Yeah!
I did.
I'm not gonna lie, I spent a lot of time on that makeup. I really put a lot of detail into that character because I never think that I'm like always the best, but I think that I am damn good, decent, and I'm going to do well. So I really put my all into it, and I really thought that was gonna go a lot better when it did. Can I tell you a secret? I made the mistake of saying on a hot mic, I just hope they don't put me next to Susie. An hour and a half later, we walk into the room, and guess who I am sitting next to? What Caesars? It's Caesars. I was like, girl, you were gonna f me.
That was so good.
Thank you.
Do her for Snatch Game now. Okay. Okay, before we get into, we want to hear about the Betsy Johnson and all that stuff. Let's go back to the last question and get an answer from Arrietty. Arrietty, what were you going to slay before you even got there? You were like, oh, I know I'm going to slay this challenge.
Oh, the ball.
The ball. Love that. What about you? What were you thinking? You were like, oh, I'm going to slay this one challenge. I know it.
I really thought that I would slay the House Down Boots McGee of... I really didn't. I came in thinking that I was like, I'm going to do the best that I can. And I know that we are probably not going to be the best, but we are going to do the best that we can and see how it goes. And shockingly enough, I did well at talent show. I really did. I thought that was going to be horrible.
Well, we've enjoyed all three of you. You have been so gorgeous.
you.
Okay, so let's talk about Betsy Johnson, yeah? You guys have a question?
No, I was going to say Betsy Johnson is amazing. We had Alyssa last week, Betsy this week. Was anyone intimidated by her? Were you really inspired, Arrietty? Because you already had like her stuff on your...
Yeah. No, I love Betsy Johnson. She is fabulous. Do y'all know her? You better. She's... How do you feel about her?
I just thought she was like exciting. She made me feel like I wasn't like on enough stuff. she was like, woo! I was like, she's still going. It was good. She was so awesome, so sweet, so easy to talk to. And like for someone that is so seasoned as her, she had so like much youth in her bones. It was like so crazy to see. I'm like, I hope that I'm that youthful in spirit at that age. Yeah.
Lexi, how about for you, Diva?
Yeah, she lit up the room. As soon as she was in our presence, it was very, very cool to see another person like that, other than like RuPaul or Michelle, you know, somebody else that enters our world in that moment, because she was so genuinely excited to be there, and you could feel that. So I think that inspired all of us 10 times more to really go for it and really want to impress her versus just trying to impress her.
Okay. She seemed like she had such a contagious positive energy, right? Like,
Well,
it's really contagious.
While the
It
cameras were
radiates all of
rolling,
her.
yeah, when the cameras cut, she called us all and walked out flipping us off.
Sounds right. Sounds
no.
right. Okay, so speaking of cameras turning off, etc., we had a little situation with the three of you, with a certain little tarp. Get over here!
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Get over here! So we want to know, from what we saw, everything was very dramatic, super dramatic. But you know, things are glamorized for television. However, we did hear that this lasted a lot longer
Allegedly.
than it did.
From your sister's mouths. Yes.
Tell us about the situation, elaborate on it, and where you guys are at with it.
We were not allowed phones, so we don't know how long it actually took. So in my mind, it was 20 minutes. I don't know. Jules, I know that Jules claimed that it was hours on end. Listen, Onya and I are very passionate people. When they got us away from each other, we were buildings apart. And she could hear me, and I could hear her. And it just kept going. I know, I'm the low voice and you're the high voice. That's the truth. That's the funny part. But we just, you know, we both were very much in our feelings at that moment in time. Yes, we did let that emotion out. Yes, they gave us time for it, but...
I want you to hold that thought. We're going to get back to this. Hold that thought.
I forgot I did that.
This is insane.
I live.
My
I
God.
live. Okay, let's go back to the question that we were discussing before we went back
Can
to the
I
show.
stick up for that look that I keep giving?
Please stick up for it. What are you going to say about it?
That is the loving look that my mother would give me when I would do anything right. So trust me, I am just regurgitating what I've already seen.
Okay. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about where were we at? You were
Back to spray paint gate.
Yes. Okay, so you guys are in two different buildings. You're going through it, blah, blah, blah. Now, before we get into Onya, I want to ask Arrietty, What were you thinking? Were you like, I'm so glad I avoided this? Or did you play a bigger role in it, and were you also going back and forth?
No. No, I was outside listening to the whole thing. I mean, you could not listen to it. It was the loudest screaming.
Arrietty just don't give a shit. That's the thing. Like she has no God.
true.
It don't matter.
I was outside spray painting. I was like, oh, background noise.
I mean, y'all
Honestly,
saw her.
music to my ears because I like watch Bad Girls Club in the back as I like work on things. I love when argue. It's like, oh my God, a melody.
And Onya, where were you with all of this?
Well, I mean, I thought I was on Bad Girls Club. I'm not gonna lie, but like, it was probably the craziest experience I've ever experienced, whether it was on TV or not. I didn't know what was gonna happen, which probably had a lot to do with how I reacted.
Me too.
Cause I was like, oh, so I was like, oh, so y'all gonna get her a new tarp? Okay, cool. So I can keep working, and then it just happened, and it is now the most amazing moment on TV.
I love you. Thank you too for ruining my shit, hoes.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I don't know. I added to it. I
At
saw it, I was
least
like,
yours
oh,
was
I need
blue. Yours is blue, ho. I could hide that a lot easier
I
than
know.
brown.
Oh.
Now,
It's a tarp, y'all. Color theory.
was.
It's okay. It's okay. It ain't racial. Unless it's that design challenge, because that one apparently was.
so let me ask this. Okay, were you guys, the next day you walked in and you were like, oh, we're good, da-da-da-da, whatever. Now, was there still tension, or was that
Lexi,
for...
No, I mean, I was a reborn again Christian the next one. No, I really took a lot of soul searching and like, how am I going to look at myself when we go back and watch this? And I said exactly what I said to the two of you. I refuse to be mad over garbage. If they had given me Louis Vuitton bags to cut up and to make a custom piece out of, I might have reacted a little differently the next morning. But because of the situation, because of what it was, and because honestly, I do feel like it was a mistake, or whatever the Drag Race gods that made that happen, it happened. And I could not let myself be mad another day over it. It was just stupid. Stupid.
My favorite part about it was, Onya, your reaction every time like a question was asked. Now, did it really go down like this? Because it was like, so who did it? And you're like,
Girl, she looked left
and it
and
was
looked
like,
right.
you would look everywhere around the room like searching for an answer that you had.
The one time that I walked in and said, who did it? When they showed Onya look at me, doughy-eyed, and then look back, that absolutely happened in that order. I was gagged, honey. Gagged. But
Would you say that was pretty accurate, Onya?
Yes, I mean, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna deal with the situation, and when she came in like that, I'm like, this ain't the time.
Why did she do this now? What happened to this?
She got lazy.
What?
The arm gets
She
lower
got
as the
Baby,
season
just
goes
lower
on.
and lower, and she's just gonna...
Baby,
Yeah, she's gonna be like,
Eventually, it's just gonna be that.
I wanted gentlemen, may the best woman win. I wanted the hand all the way up.
Just keeps changing and changing.
It's
Okay, so Lexi did tell me that she was most excited for...
Yes, I remember now. See, I'm old. I took my medication. I'm now remembering. The thing that I was most excited for was actually the runways. It wasn't any of the challenges. That's why I prepared so heavy for that. That was like, my goal was to show as many runways as I could. If that was my like testament in my brain to like doing well. So that's what I was looking forward to the most. You asked me about challenge, so
Yes.
I blanked.
And it shows that you prepared for that, because I've actually seen online that for some of the looks you had backup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody that made one of my backup looks is here tonight. Everybody give it for Utica.
Hi, Utica.
Hi, sissy.
Hi, Utica.
Thank you.
Utica has one of my favorite moments ever. She got RuPaul to say. That was
That-
absolutely amazing. Still one of my favorite. I live.
Such a gag.
Okay, so I do want to ask the three of you. Arrietty, your sewing skills, ridiculous. Your personality, Anya, it is insane.
Not my sewing skills.
Let's. No, wait, I'm going down the
not
line.
your sewing skills.
I'm going down the line. Anya, listen, you get on that runway, and it doesn't matter, honestly, what you have on. Your personality it's just all over. You have more personality than 4 or 5 of them combined. Let's just say
Watch
that.
it.
Not you.
Hey!
Lexi, you came out of the gate. That talent show turned it the out.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me ask you this. Everyone sort of has, their strengths, and you're like, okay, this one, that one, this one. Who were you like, okay, the one that I'm watching out for is that one?
You guys answer first. I've gone first every time.
Anyone? You're like, I
For me, it was Arrietty and Lexi, honestly. For different reasons. I knew right away that Arrietty was going to do wonderful at the sewing challenges, and that was something that I wasn't good at. And so, I had to keep my eye on her in that regard. And then Lexi, I just thought she was just so gorgeous, and I knew she was going to serve on the runway, and plus the personality is there. So these two I was probably the most afraid of. Yeah, for sure.
Gag. Because Arrietty, we all hunt to find out who's on.
Yeah.
I was in awe and terrified of you before Drag Race, before I was even cast.
Not anymore?
Watching. No, now you haunt me in my dreams.
Yeah, thank you. You should be more scared of me now.
Anya, I was very interested to find out about you, and it wasn't until we were on set and everybody got to show a little bit of what they can do, and you immediately, I knew what you were capable of, and we connected. So, especially when the two of you, I said, girl, the that I know.
Listen though, me and Arrietty, we out there spray painting our having a good old time.
I bet they were. I bet they were. I just
we getting high as like that look good.
The truth comes out.
She said, where? What
Okay.
what execution? What'd I do?
Really quick. I don't know if this is right. Someone fact check me and look it up. But Betsy Johnson is 82 years old.
Yes.
82 doing the split.
She was down there for 40 minutes.
82.
Yeah.
82. Oh, that's fierce. Okay, really quick. We're gonna do 10s across the board or a chop. We're gonna go through everyone's runways.
Love it.
And you're gonna do 10s across or it's a chop. Okay, so let's start with
The first group, Susie, Jules, and Lydia. We'll start with Susie.
Chop.
Susie.
Chop.
Wow.
Chop.
Listen, does anyone think it was a 10? Exactly. Cricket.
Damn.
Susie, we love you, but that was horrible.
All right.
Okay, who's next? Who was next?
Lydia Butthole Collins. What do we think of her?
Chop.
Chop.
Same. Okay.
Did
sorry.
anyone think it was a 10?
Did anybody see the cat
Put
she
your
was
hand
talking
down.
about?
Lydia, we'll see you next week, but that was a chop.
And so maybe the best for last, Jules Sparkle?
Jewel Sparkles.
Said no.
It was okay.
Mixed feelings. Mixed feelings. I see mixed
but-
feelings.
It definitely was the
what
best in the
Jules?
group.
What
Best
color
in the
was
group.
Jules?
See?
All
You
the
didn't
colors.
remember.
No, did the
Oh, it
purple.
was all the...
It was the purple with the velvet.
furs
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. That was a chop for
Bam,
me.
bam, all grown up.
That was a chop. Should we move on to the next group?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
prom night divas, Anya, Corey, and Lana.
We'll start with Lana.
10.
I liked it.
I liked it.
Ten.
It was decent.
The rouging was attempted. That was a chop. Listen, I can't do any of that, so I don't give kudos to all of them. But that was a chop.
Corey King.
Corey
Thoughts on
King.
that?
Chop. What?
Okay.
What
we
Listen.
Bro.
Titties?
We didn't say. Don't.
Corey, you got shooters in here.
This is
Oh my God.
This is the third design challenge of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Anyone who screamed for Corey, we're not talking about her personality, so calm the down. That is a 10 across the board. But that outfit, that is clowning with this show because she is putting some on and she ain't got no business. I asked her what her budget was last week, and she said it was $15,000. I think she put the comma in the wrong place. That was $1,500 that she spent on this entire package. What do you ladies think?
I'm so sorry. It wasn't a comment. It was actually a decimal point. $1.50 spent on this package. Plain Jane donated that $1.50 to her, honey. And then she took it back when she got home. Love you, girl.
We love you, girl, but you clowning. You are clowning. Who's next? Oh, no.
Onya Nurve. Yes. No.
The personality.
Oh,
did
is
she
so
not-
nice.
She
The
made it
energy.
like it was $1 million dress.
I do want to ask this question. Did the bow you put right in the middle, did you make that one smaller on purpose?
Yes.
Yeah. Silhouette?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, see, there's some thought behind that.
Well,
Corey,
not-
you, I'm coming for you. Who's next? Who's next?
Our third group, the Bridal prenup. Yes. Sam Starr. What do we think?
Listen. Wait. Listen. The group. Let's see love, please.
That looks so good. It looks so good.
Naysha, you also know Arrietty was in that group, right?
Oh, was she?
Yes, she was. She was in the group, girl.
Naysha, you can't even make that. Shut up.
I can't even make the bow tie. I can't even make the bow tie. No, I didn't even know you were in that group. But
Let's see what the judges
You
have.
can continue repeating yourself.
I thought we did it.
All right.
Well, okay. Great job on the runway, everyone. That was stunning.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
you.
Do you all agree with the critiques that you received?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I
Yeah.
felt cute. Still felt cute in that outfit.
Well, it sounds like they placed you in the bottom three with maybe Corey and Lydia, but you were at the top of that. I think they're going to be in the bottom two. Hopefully you're safe this week.
I hope so.
Okay.
Now, the top two, I think, is Arrietty and Lexi. It's between
Yeah.
Jules also got high praise.
Jules got real high praise too, yeah.
I think so, but I also think you could put hers in a category with someone else. I don't know. I felt like yours all white, the bride, and then yours all black, like the groom.
You don't even remember mine.
I do now. Sorry. I thought we talked about. I don't know why I thought we talked about it
She
already.
just sat up and said, you don't
I
even
really thought we
remember me."
talked about it already. I
No,
swear I thought we talked about it already. No, but I think, with the whole bride and groom kind of gig are the two top ones, yeah? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Throughout the season, you get to, when you're either safe or whatnot, well, even if you're not safe, you get to see these critiques that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise, because you're either in the back and blah, blah, blah. How do you feel about that when you start hearing Ru and everyone give you these critiques?
It makes you feel like, well, at least they talking about me, Because, like, when you're filming, sometimes you don't hear anything, and you just feel like, whoa, I don't know how I did. And sometimes getting no critique is worse than getting a bad critique, because you know how to get better. When you don't get anything, you're like, well, I don't really know where to go from here,
Lana was a perfect example when they're like, well, you were almost in the bottom last week when they kind of clocked her that time, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Lexi?
Yeah, I mean, it could be good or bad. I mean, it's definitely a learning experience. So you just take what you will and appreciate the moment.
Okay. No, I've been waiting for this moment because knowing what they said behind closed doors or behind our backs when we weren't sitting there is very important. And like when I had to sit for all the other episodes with Lana in Untucked and everybody else got judged, I would literally just be so frustrated watching back because I'm like, I just want to hear what they have to say about me. I wish I got like a little file in my email, once a week that were like, this is what we didn't like, girl, and this is what we didn't put on TV. But they don't do that. So it is a beautiful blessing to finally have real opinions.
Do you have a question?
I was going to say, Untucked has been spicy this season. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But what has been either one of your favorite moments, good or bad, from Untucked so far, divas? Even meeting a guest judge.
It honestly was when we were all in Untucked.
Yeah.
As it whittled down, the Untucked became more awkward or cutthroat or like point the finger. You know, like it became just a lot more serious. And at the very beginning, Untucked was so much fun with the group of us.
Oh, it's getting dramatic. I live.
Yes. Now, I love how honest Susie and Sam are when it comes to how they feel about the girls. Anya, you were competition for Susie. She said it the last 2 weeks. But Corey, they were here last week. Shout out there back at home. Hey, babe. Lexi, Corey wanted to know if you could go into depth about your strategy book that you had written down for all the girls.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have no idea.
No. we have... Are you talking about the book?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not bringing that up right now.
Okay, good.
We're not bringing that up right now. So, I asked Lexi
Yes, what's T?
to bring the book.
No one
Lexi?
knows what the book is. They think that it's like a Harry Potter book.
Lexi brought the book.
It's not
And
the RuPaul
I said
memoir.
I was going to open up one page and read whatever I found in it, regardless what it said. But we do have paying subscribers, so we're going to do that for our VIP members.
Oh my
And if you are not a VIP member, then go ahead and become a VIP member because I will be reading a page or two out of Lexi's book.
Yes.
She said subscribe to my Patreon.
That's right. No.
And you can find out more.
Roscoe's YouTube page.
Wait,
Yes.
I'll just show its existence really quick, TJ. We're not going to open
where's
it.
the book? Where's the
So
book?
this is my Bible.
Oh, it's a full Bible.
I had four.
Yes.
I had four of these that I brought to the show.
It says top secret.
Wait,
For girls that did not go to college, this was my college. So I was going to be
Hello.
prepared. So I came, studied up, and did what I needed to do.
Why don't you have a seat and I'll hang on to
Girl,
that.
shut the up. Yeah, no, you can.
Have
you
a seat.
can.
I want you to be comfortable.
It's just fun. Crystal Envy actually did one as well.
you had 4 binders
she?
with info about all the girls.
No. Just this one was about the girls. The other
Okay.
ones were about me, honey.
Got it.
Me. No, I had lots of things. One binder was full of stuff for my room, for like keepsakes and pictures of people and messages they wrote to me. Another was like all my tricks that I was going to use throughout different things that I thought might happen.
Yeah.
This one has the runways.
This one says, on this day, Anya is a fugly... No, I'm just kidding.
That's my journal.
No. We're going to get into this. We're going to save
Save it
this
for the
for the
VIPs.
VIP
Yes.
members.
Yes.
But I do want to ask, how are you feeling over there on the main stage being in the top? Were you feeling like, I have this? Arrietty, were you feeling like, I have this? What was going through your mind?
No. I thought Lexi had it.
I thought you had it.
Oh.
You're their favorite.
Wait. Let's jack each other off again. Go. Go. Open up.
Wait, let me pull my panties off. No, I'm just kidding.
So Jules wasn't on the radar for either of you.
No, girl, look at the outfit.
Jules,
no.
I love you.
Did anybody really think? I know that she was obviously in the top. She did present it well. She did look good.
She
but
looked good. She looked
did
good.
anyone think that? Oh wow, this is the most impressive? No, naturally.
Yeah.
I was very happy for her. She was very happy for herself. She was blown away and shocked too, just like me and Arrietty. No, you saw my face. I was pissed, honey. What they didn't show is Michelle said to me, Lexi, I could see that you're a little upset. And I was like, ding, nope.
Okay, we see the writings on the wall. Lexi, divas, y'all call it out. Y'all think it's going to be Lydia and Corey, and it was. But we want to know from y'all, each one of you, during the moment when the lip syncs happened, who was winning, and then when the kiss happened, what was it giving there?
No, we don't know because we don't get to watch them lip sync. We get to watch their backs dance around for 3.5 minutes.
Fucking
Like
bobbleheads.
we get to watch a football team play defense. There is no lip syncing. So
Whose back was giving?
Okay, well in that case it was Lydia's back because it was doing the most work. Corey's was
Big.
It was not doing much.
Watching Lydia from the front is gaggy. She
It
is
is.
a wonderful performer.
Very.
And her facial expressions were everything.
Yes.
And then the kiss?
Gaggy.
Yeah.
Did y'all expect it?
I knew it was going to happen.
You know that's their first kiss ever.
It was like you were listening to the song and then watching them perform. You're like, oh,
You're right.
They could
They're
get
gonna kiss. They'll be foolish if they don't kiss. Honey.
yeah.
No, I live for it.
But like, that was Corey's whole storyline.
Oh,
Oh no, Plain Jane
drag
was
her.
a part of it too.
Anya, drag her. Go ahead.
No, go, drag her. Go.
No, if I came on Drag Race, and my whole storyline was about, I would personally be disappointed. But hey, I'm not Corey King.
So she's not in the group chat.
Oh, she's in the group chat, baby. Anya, again, just don't care, honey. That's okay. No,
Period.
I will honestly agree with that a little bit. Corey, at one point I was like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? Like, I really thought that you were going to be, like, knocking them down left and right. Like, with Anya, I really thought that, I don't know, just something that obviously didn't happen.
Okay, T. And something else that obviously didn't happen was the relationship between you and Lucky, Arrietty. That ended as quickly as they were on the show. Where do y'all...
She found Acacia.
Okay, I was like, where do
Wow.
y'all stand now, or how are things with Lucky?
No, Lucky's a good sis. That's a sister. I love you, sis. Yeah, no.
Okay, done. One and done. Okay.
One and done. No, one and done. None and done.
A one night stand, sis.
No. Oh.
I mean, well, she only had one night.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
I'm just playing.
No, I
No,
love you,
you're
Lucky.
not.
I love you, Lucky.
I love you, Lucky.
Yeah, none of us knew that you guys had that little moment.
Naysha's
Work.
over there studying the book.
Oh,
Studying the book, honey.
I can't wait to tell y'all about it. Okay, so really quick, what I thought about Corey and Lydia is that they shot themselves in the foot as soon as they were open about this, because there was no way in hell that they were not going to put them to lip sync against each
together,
other.
yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I just feel like sometimes on Drag Race, you gotta like have that third sense, that like third eye, like, and you gotta know what's going on before it's even going on. And
Yeah.
like, I love Corey and Lydia to death. Ship that relationship to death. But them
Yeah.
doing that, hell
No.
no way, no. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. But you know, they were in love.
Yeah, and still are apparently. I love that. Yeah. I mean, they did it with Brooklyn and Vanjie,
Vanjie.
right? Yeah. And then the twins, of course they were going to put the twins against each other. It was like, I mean, it was kind of, you wrote your own fate there,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. I don't know who said it. I do love the Untucked, because you guys are getting a little bit shadier. Someone said that Corey was, what did they say? She was like, what was
Coasting?
it? Coasting? Was it coasting or
Sam
something?
said
it was
Lydia and Corey
something
were
of that
coasting. Yeah,
of
yeah.
that sort. Do you ladies agree with that comment?
Yes, absolutely. It just, she wasn't
Yeah.
coasting. She just was putting in negative effort. Like, she like stopped at a certain point. She was just like, well, I'm not even gonna, and see how much they like me not putting in. I was just like, girl, what is happening right now? But yeah.
And it kind of makes sense now when we had her here last week. She's like, I was there to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, which is great, but I feel like in a competition, don't we all want to win?
Yes.
We all want to win,
Yeah, totally.
right?
That-
I mean,
that is
having
correct.
fun is part of it, but what do you ladies think?
I'm gonna let somebody else speak.
Oh, I know it's gonna be evil. I don't know. I love Corey, but I wish she put more effort in. You know, because some of us were like trying, even though it was bad, we still tried. You know, like
Exactly.
she didn't let herself fall.
When they told us the lip sync song one day and she got excited and screamed for the lip sync
Right.
song, she was so excited to find out that it was that song.
Was it the
She was
Adam
like, "Oh, I'm
Lambert
gonna
song?
do it," and I said, "Oh, she was
Right.
excited to lip sync." Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Corey did say she doesn't know how to vocalize her feelings, but here at Roscoe's we do, and we absolutely love her. So make some noise for Corey. We love you.
Yeah, baby.
Thanks for hanging, Diva.
enjoyed you so much and your run on Drag Race. Now, we are going to start a Q&A on this side of the bar. So anyone at the front bar, we're going to start playing music and all that good stuff up there. If you want to join us for the Q&A, please go ahead and come over to this side of the bar. And for those non-VIP members, we're doing Q&A, and this is for the VIP members. So if you're not VIP, I don't know what you are waiting for. But right now, let's go ahead and give some love to our guests. Let's start with Miss Lexi.
Well, let's keep that going for Onya Nurve.
And please keep it going for Arrietty.
Also, VIP members, don't forget to submit questions for our guests next week. We have Lydia in the house,
Lydia
right?
Butthole Collins, Plain Jane, and Candy Muse.
Work!
Yeah.
It's gonna be a kinky
a feisty one.
It's gonna be a kinky here. All right, let's keep that energy going for the one, the only Miss Cara Meldeville.
Thank you, divas. Keep that going for your favorite auntie, Batty Davis.
And keep that going for Naysha Lopez.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And shout out to Sean. It was his birthday a couple of days ago. Happy birthday,
Happy
Sean.
birthday,
We love
Sean.
you. All right. And, oh, there you are. There he is. I know he doesn't like to be on camera and stuff, so we're going to send you a little shout out. We love you so much. All right.